Recording is on. Cheers.
Recording is on.
Let's get this done. Hang on.
Okay.
Interesting. Hold on. Okay, so some of the things they get very blunt. Did you find him sexually attractive?
Yes.
Okay. That's why I'm laughing.
Yes.
He goes, she thought I was the sexiest thing on the planet.
That sounds
That's why
like
I started laughing. I'm sorry. Because of how blunt it is. I'm like,
yeah.
Okay. Hang on. Okay, give me a second. There's your inward window with all this. Oh, hang on. Yeah, myself. Yes, that's the thing. Hang out together a lot. Ooh, okay. Talk though. Okay, we hung out together a lot. Blah blah blah. We did the same thing. We both smoked. Both of y'all did smoke, which is okay. Like everybody, I enjoy a gummy. Put that on the record. Going to sleep, it's great. Hang on. He's talking about. Did that a million times. Hang on. Hold on. We had already split off at that point. Were y'all already separated as friends kind of at that point whenever he passed?
Like where we separated as friends after he passed?
Well, obviously.
Or like before a little bit?
A little bit. Like
Yeah, we didn't talk like we used to, for sure.
Okay, because the only reason, this is how weird feelings and how hard it is to explain sometimes, is that he's talking about how we used to chill, hang out together all the time. And then gradually went his own way. He was like, I got a little bit deeper into shit. I said, okay, cool. And then he's like, I died here alone. I said, okay, cool. And he was like, the only thing she wanted to do was reach out to make sure that I was okay. Obviously, we felt like there was a point where you wanted to take care of him after he passed. And it's just like, oh, well, we did the same thing the entire time. I don't know. And that's why I'm like, okay, you did the same thing with him. Obviously, you're not smoking fentanyl-laced stuff. He says that there were 2 other things, though. They did get a toxicology report back, correct? They had 3 different substances in his body, though.
Okay. Yeah. It had been going through the grapevine. Yeah, it was going through the grapevine. A lot of people, it just basically boiled down to fentanyl-laced marijuana. That's kind of what the general thing was.
Yeah. Okay. Hang on. Hold on. You took downers too, correct?
Shane or me?
Shane.
I think so. I really wasn't kind of familiar with that part of his life. He never really talked about it.
But he's very quiet about it with me. He's talking about having to curb his anxiety.
Yeah.
To curb his mental anxiety.
Yeah.
Hang on. He says, you were a bad kid. You should see her. She looks completely different than she does now.
Oh, yes. I get that all the time.
He's calling you on your shit. I love it. Hang on.
That's definitely something he would do.
So y'all never actually dated, but you talked.
Yeah, I wanted to, but I was kind of scared because I knew like where he came from and what he was into.
Yeah.
I wanted to. It just never
hurt your heart though. Hang on. We got this close. Were you about to? You got that close and it didn't happen?
We got close to hooking up actually quite a few times.
That's okay, because he's talking about
like we got really close quite a few times. But I was just so scared too for some reason.
Yeah. He's talking about we got this close. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, he always had another girl though too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
he did.
he goes, I always had another girl. He's like, it wasn't right. My friend, it was easy. He said, it was my friend. It was easy. It was comfortable. Not saying don't take that as you being easy, but he's just taking like the comfort.
Yeah.
He's definitely a comforting person, like wants to be comforted because he has such abrasiveness in his life. Hang on. He is so angry. Not like crazy, mad, evil spirit angry, but he's talking about when we get into life. So it's almost like I open up a book, like a new chapter. And we're going through it right now. Hang on. Hang on. Hold on. Why? Did they have a viewing for him? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. He's talking about and then they cremated him afterwards, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
yeah.
Cool. He's talking about they dressed him up. He's like, I look nice and more nice than normal. He's talking
yes, about he looked so good.
So he's talking about looking like he went to prom.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's like, oh, that's the type of thing. I'm like, okay. And then I go, well, what happened to you? Were you buried? And he shows me being pushed into like an incinerator. That's a sign in my head. It's not a bad sign. That's just part of it. There's no feeling with it. It's just this is how I know. Yeah. Hang on. You touched him?
I did. Oh my God, that's crazy. I did.
He says she touched me. I was like, you touched me.
Yeah. Yeah.
You touched him. Hang on. Hold on, I can't cry with you because it all stopped channeling. Hang on. Woo! That's a lot of emotions with everybody. Oh, I wish I could be there. Oh, I'm getting dizzy. Oh, hang on. That's interesting. Hang on. My dad. Did his dad make it to it?
Yeah.
Correct?
I was kind of confused as to like who his family was, but I do believe his dad was there with his stepmom.
Yeah, because he's talking about his dad separate. He's like, my dad made it. So I don't know if he just didn't have a good relationship with him beforehand or anything like that.
Yeah, I think it was kind of, I know in our teens, it was him and his dad's relationship was kind of rocky.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can, I don't think you can talk to his dad or anything. I mean, if you can, tell him he appreciates that. Hang on. That was like literally like one of the loves of your life. You would have done anything for him. Fucking Jesus Christ. Sorry. I'm sorry, this is recorded. I don't care. Sometimes I feel like one of those credit card companies that like you can't say shit, but like it doesn't matter. Hold on. Oh. He says, I'm sorry I couldn't be everything for you. He says, I couldn't be everything for myself. Couldn't be everything for myself. Hang on. Oh, okay. Wait, did he? No, he didn't. Did he? Hold on. Did he have long hair at one point that he would pull back in a little ponytail a long time ago?
I don't ever remember him having long hair. No.
He's talking about always being buzzed, but he's literally showing me like having it pulled back in this tiny little ponytail, like right here. And I'm like, dude, you don't have long hair. I don't know what that is.
It may have something to do with the military. I know that he was in like ROTC in high school and stuff. So I don't know if maybe it has something to do with that.
Okay, so it's kind of like going to like shaving off. Hang on real quick. Hang on. Did you not keep a piece of his jewelry or a ring or something like that? Do you not have that?
No, and it's interesting because I had reached out to his mom a couple weeks ago because I was going to make a little memorial for him. And I'd asked her if she had like a necklace or a ring or something of his that I could add to it, and she didn't have anything. She said it was in storage.
He literally is making me feel like metal skull ring like something like heavy hardcore like this and like makes it feel like that. And that's why I'm like, do you have that? Do you have this like heavy metal necklace? Maybe it's because you reached out, but I'm like,
that, and I just got engaged and I have a really big ring.
do you really?
Yeah, so I don't know if that may.
Jesus Christ, because he literally takes my ring off my finger and goes like that. The wedding ring. And so that's why I'm like, okay, hang on. He said he's fine, not as good as me though. Hang on.
Oh.
He says he's not as driven. Hang on. He said, well, I wasn't really driven. I just sit at home and smoke. Hold on. We're just going to call him husband at this point. That's what we're going to call him. Not Shane, but your husband. We're going to call him husband because that's where we're going.
Okay.
Does his job move?
He transports a lot of roofing objects to different places.
God.
So yeah, there's a lot of moving involved.
Okay. Because it's like you're here, but like everything he does is moving around different places. I'm like, does he move? Where does this go? Hang on. Is he Hispanic?
No. He's got Indian in him.
That's why we're tanner. Is that a thing?
Yes, he's super tan.
Okay. He's like, I'm like, he's darker, a lot darker than you. I'm like, is he Hispanic? What is going on? Okay.
He's got Indian, yeah.
Wow, that would make sense. Okay. Sorry, I'm from South Texas. We don't have Indians. We only have me as a white person, and everybody else is Hispanic, and that is why I know Spanish very well. So, gracias por tu palabra y tu presencia. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Hang on, let me see. He says, don't show him this. Okay, hang on. Why is he talking about, hang on. So it's weird, the way he shows me with short hair. And then I know he's talking about how his beard, when he had it, was very fine. Very fine. Everything's very fine. But then he's talking about having it like grown in, like a goatee right here. And I'm like, literally, you're clear. Like, you never had a beard or a goatee in your life. Like, what are you talking about? He's like, yeah, like a man. I'm like, oh, okay. Hang on. This is 5 years ago. Was it 5 years ago that he died?
No, it was a year ago, March.
Really? Okay. Hang on. He did die at his house, correct?
I was told that he died in his pickup truck in a parking lot in Kentucky with another guy with him.
Hang on.
And
why is he high as fuck already when he leaves his house then? Because he's talking about that being the last conscious place he's at.
Huh. Yeah, he may have smoked before he drove
out there
with his friend.
Okay. Hang on. Wait, the other guy died too?
No, he ended up living. And it was a big thing at his funeral.
He'd been fucked up for days. Hang on. Dude, I swear there's 3 substances inside of him when he dies. It's not just because of that. It's a type of fentanyl, maybe the downer. It's like we're drinking, we're high, and we have this and it laces, and this is what kills us automatically. Like, that's it. But it's like he falls asleep in the truck, and then we never wake up.
Yeah.
Is that what happened?
That's what I understood happened, yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Didn't know what to do, didn't know where to take me, didn't know what to do, didn't know where to take me. Mom called my parents. They called his parents. Hang on. Okay, then they brought him to the hospital. Do you know about that point? They got him to the hospital. Okay.
Yeah.
He was already dead. That's it. Hang on.
Yeah, they actually took him. I was a CNA at the hospital that they took him to.
Really?
Yeah. And I had heard a couple nurses talking about it when I had showed up the weekend after. And it shook me a little bit. Yeah. Wait,
you went back to see the room where it happened?
No, I wanted to, but I I was scared I was going to get fired if I had looked up any information on him or anything.
Okay. He's like, because he's like, she tried to look up, she tried to come and see the room that had happened, and I'm like, wait, you did see the room that had happened?
I tried to look him up in our system, but I knew that if I were to click on him, I would probably get fired.
Wow. Hang on. You have a tattoo for him?
Huh?
You have a tattoo for him?
No. Mm-mm. I thought about getting one. I just never got it.
Why don't you just get his name?
Okay.
I don't know how he would feel about it. So he's talking about, I don't know how the boyfriend Beyonce would feel about it. And he was like, why didn't you just do it? He's like, why didn't she just do it? Why didn't she just do it? And I'm like, and he's like, you're right. I don't know how he'd feel about it. And I'm like,
Yeah.
well, fuck it. It's okay. Hang on real quick. You feel like you can't have kids?
I don't want kids.
Okay, cool.
I don't want them. But my fiance has 2.
Okay. Because he's talking about, I'm like, well, what about kids? Is she gonna name any after you or anything like that? And he was like, oh, she can't have kids. She can't have kids. She doesn't want kids. And I'm like, wait, can you not have kids? Like, what is going on with this? Okay. Hang on. You're gonna have one though. I just gotta tell you that. You're gonna have one. So 1. That's it. Done. No more than that. You're like, not if I stay on the birth control. Joke's on you. Just wait. And message me at 2:00 in the morning when you scream when you see a positive. Now this is not for like another 2 years, okay? It's for a while, so don't worry about it. Hang on. Do you have any questions for him while we're here? He's very active. He's very supportive. He's very moody. I like him. Yeah.
I was always wondered, like, if it was painful for him, if he would go back and change anything before he had passed.
He feels very before in his life. It feels very dark. It feels very melancholy.
Yeah.
It feels very like I'm doing the same thing over and over again. I'm a little pissed off, like, fuck, we gotta do this shit again. God damn it. Not like suicidal, but just like pissed off about what's happening.
Yeah.
Had to get away. He's talking about I just had to get away. I said, okay.
Yeah.
Because I got very angry. Hang on. May have not got involved with the the other guy that he was with was worse than him.
Oh yeah.
Like this is the point where it's like, why did one go instead of the other?
Yeah, that's definitely what it was.
Yeah. Hang on. He said I wasn't ready yet. Is it okay? Hang on. He said I just kind of went. I just kind of slipped, man. I didn't know what was happening. I said, okay, great. Hang on. All of a sudden, I saw my grandma. Obviously one of his grandmothers just passed. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Hang on. Wow. But he also has a depressive mood about him. Like he's talking about how like nobody cared about him or how he's on his own and how I'm just doing my own thing and how I would light a blunt in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. Like I just didn't give a fuck at that point.
Yeah.
Was it painful when he passed? Hang on. No, not at all in the least bit.
Huh.
Not at all. It's almost like, it feels almost like when you get way too drunk and you fall asleep.
Yeah.
That you're just kind of like, all right, we're going to go to bed now. And then you're just like, fuck, where am I at? God damn it. Like that's kind of how it feels for him. Hang on. He's definitely watching his body after because he's walking through the hospital. He's walking through watching himself in like this dimly lit, dark truck, single cab, whatever it is, pickup truck.
Yeah.
And then it's like we're watching going through the funeral, which is why he's talking about you touched him, because it's like we're watching you do that. And it's like we're staying with our body the entire time. Because we don't know what's happened to us fully yet. Hang on. Something more. Why did they not charge the other guy with it? Because he's the one that gave it to him.
I honestly have no idea. And that's kind of what ticked me off for so long.
He's the one that gave it to him. He's the one that bought it.
Yeah. And that's kind of what ticked everybody off, is that we all kind of wanted justice. But I'm not quite sure where it went. I haven't heard anything since then.
And the other guy is just going throughout his life like
Yeah.
fun and free.
Yeah.
Still high as fuck. Does the other guy, you don't talk to him anymore, does he do meth now?
He looks like it. He looks like he does. He's
Right.
tattooed everywhere, and he's got craters in his face.
Oh wow. Okay. That's why I'm like seeing. I'm like, okay, hang on. Okay, so Sean lived by himself completely. Hang on. I was with my mom. No. Did he live off of his mom?
At one point, he was living with his mom. And then after he lived with his mom, I believe he moved to Georgia. And then that's when he was with like the roofing company.
Okay.
And was starting to better his life.
Okay. Oh, so he was a heavy drinker a lot younger. Hang on.
Yeah.
Heavy. He says you were too. You were with him on that? Yes. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He says she was too. Like they like to tell on people, like it's their. I'm like, well, you shut up. I don't like in this point of your life that you were always friend zoned with him. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Because he was fine. You guys would be super fucking cute together. If he was here now, y'all would be together. This would be it. That would be it. Oh my God. Hang on. I'm sorry. Don't show that to your fiance. I apologize. I'm not fine.
It's okay.
Okay. Cool. Hang on. I love his mom. Do you love your fiance's mom?
My fiance's mom is dead.
Okay. Why is he talking about love? He goes, oh, she loves his mom. Hang
on. I'm not quite sure. I know he loves my mom.
Okay. Hang on. That was a rough one for him too. Hang on. Wait, did your fiance watch it happen with her?
Yes.
Because that's what Shane's saying. He's like, oh, he watched it happen.
Yeah.
Somebody telling on him? Hang on. In their house? Your fiance has a brother?
Yeah, he does. He actually passed away as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. He never let it go after that. Hang on. Whatever it is, it happens like this. Wait, we're going to go to Shane. Sorry, we're also Shane. This is a service for your fiance too. I apologize.
It's okay.
We just moved over there. Hang on. But Shane's helping me. That is the younger brother?
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Is that the younger brother that passed?
I believe it was his older brother.
Younger brother.
Somebody's younger brother.
Fiance. Is that his younger brother?
It's his older brother.
Okay, so he's talking about him being the younger brother. Okay, hang on. They're both talking about, and they're dying in an area, like a place that they weren't supposed to be. Like it wasn't supposed to happen that way. Hang on, which means like it's a by chance thing. Hang on. By happenstance. Hang on.
I think his brother overdosed.
That's by happenstance. Okay. Not where it's supposed to be. Hang on. She looked like a train wreck. Why would they say she looked like a train wreck? Hang on.
Ooh,
Finally collapsed from her heart. What happened with her heart?
wow. Bobby's sister had passed away a couple years ago. She was hit by a big old like a big old pickup, not a pickup truck, but a gasoline truck or something. And the guy called and said that she was so mangled and there was so much blood everywhere he couldn't identify her for like the longest time. And I think I remember him mentioning something about a heart. I don't know, if it had came out. I don't.
It's talking about it's very nasty. Not
Yeah.
nasty in a bad way. It's just it's literally. Was she high? Why is everybody high? Why is everybody high? What is going on with this?
I know my fiance's family. They're not. They're all.
It's okay. It's okay. It happens. That's the thing. But it's interesting because it's the drug is not bad itself. People aren't bad themselves. It's the fact that when it goes together and we start to self-medicate for our issues, that's when it turns bad. People are inherently bad that do drugs. Drugs are inherently bad themselves. And so I'm kind of like this middle person that's like, well, fuck, you died from it. It's a shitty thing, but
Yeah.
Hang on. Caught in my tire. Wow. Hang on real quick. He's talking about, okay, so your fiance, he's talking about always being on the straight and narrow. Did he try to always be on the straight and narrow?
He tried. He's never done drugs. He's not much of a drinker. But he's definitely been in trouble with the law.
Okay. It's okay. It's okay. Because he gets very frustrated. He gets very angry.
Yeah.
He gets very outlashy. And I don't want that to hit on you. I mean, you can totally stand up for yourself and knock somebody's teeth out. I don't worry about you at all. And y'all are very, very good partners together. You calm him down. You can take his shit. He can sit there and really talk to you, and you can be a really big mothering influence to like help him and calm him down too. At the same time, the sexual attraction is great. It both works out very well there as well.
Yeah.
I do. God, if we have another session, bring him in the room. I'd be so interested to channel the rest of his people. Because I'm getting blips. It's like I see it, I feel it, but because I tell you, I channel through you to them. So it's like it's almost like changing the channel on the radio and being like almost to the channel, and like you can hear it coming through and you can see it, but it's not there. So like that's what's happening right now. That's why I'm like, oh, what's this? Oh, what's here? Let's open it up more. I can't because I go through him. So right now, take 5 minutes. I love you. I think you're great. I think your people are great. I think Shane is great. He's not in a bad place. He's so much better than the last person I channeled because they were stuck, like literally stuck. Like it was like I was talking to them behind a piece of glass. It was very strange. I'd never had that before in 15 years. But Shane is very cool. He's there. He's back and forth. He's mainly with mom, though. He's mainly with mom. He comes back and forth to you, but you're also okay. He does have a very big protecting drive force against you, but I think it's because I need you to know that you don't have to take that shit. So however that goes in your life right now, please just take that and apply it. Okay? Okay? I don't know. I was just compelled to tell you that. So for right now, take a few minutes, take 5 or 10 minutes. I can tell my clients, have a good cry, have a good breather. You may have a weird dream tonight or tomorrow night about them. That's a normal thing too. I would even ask the fiance probably won't because he's not as open, but ask the fiance if he had anything the next couple of days or just listen because we're trying to open up this channel. And if you need me again or anything, just email me. Let me know.
Okay.
So, but I fucking love you.
I love you too.
Yeah, and tell Shane thank you. Okay?
I will.
All right. Love you, girl.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye, baby.
Bye.